Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about green IT and sustainability. The contents of today's presentation are: what is green IT, how green IT evolved, what are the causes for green IT, what are the advantages of green IT, what are the disadvantages without using green IT, and how environment is being polluted. Give solutions for this using green ICT. Give the proper solutions which can be used in IT technology to save environment. Coming to the first topic, what is green IT? Green IT, also known as green computing, is the practice of designing, manufacturing, using, and disposing of computers, servers, and associated subsystems efficiently, and effectively, with minimal impact on the environment. It aims to reduce the environmental footprint of IT operations, conserve energy, and minimize waste as technology continues to advance and proliferate. The importance of a sustainable practices in the IT industry becomes increasingly critical. The IT industry is a significant contributor to global energy consumption and electronic waste. Data centers, for instance, consume vast amounts of electricity, contributing to greenhouse gas emissions. Additionally, the rapid turnover of electronic devices results in substantial e-waste, which often contains hazardous materials. Green IT addresses these issues by promoting energy efficiency, reducing e-waste, and encouraging the use of environmentally friendly materials and practices. Energy efficiency. Data centers. Optimizing data center operations through visualization, efficient cooling systems, and energy efficient hardware can significantly reduce energy consumption. Techniques such as dynamic power management and the use of renewable energy sources are also crucial. Devices. Promoting the use of energy efficient devices such as energy storage computers and peripherals helps lower energy usage. Implementing power saving settings and practices like shutting down unused devices also contributes to energy conservation. What are the benefits of green IT? Environmental impact. Reducing energy consumption and e-waste lowers greenhouse gas emissions and conserves natural resources. Cost savings. Energy efficient practices and technologies can lead to significant cost savings for businesses and consumers through reduced energy bills and lower cooling costs. Regulatory compliance. Adhering to environmental regulations and standards help a business avoid legal penalties and enhances their reputation. How did Green IT evolve? Early awareness and initiatives, 1990s. Initial concerns. The environmental impact of IT started gaining attention in the 1990s with the rapid proliferation of computers and electronic devices. Energy Star Program. In 1992, the US Environmental Protection Agency introduced the Energy Star Program to promote energy efficiency in consumer electronics and office equipment. Increased focus on energy efficiency, 2000s. Data center optimization. As the number and size of data centers grew, the industry began focusing on optimizing data center energy use. Techniques such as virtualization and efficient cooling systems were developed. Legislation and standards. Governments and organizations introduced regulations and standards to manage e-waste and promote sustainability. Examples include the EU's Waste Electrical Electronic Equipment Directive. Advances in Technology and Best Practices, 2010. Cloud computing. The rise of cloud computing revolutionized IT infrastructure, enabling more efficient use of resources through shared services and reducing the need for physical hardware. Sustainable manufacturing. Manufacturers started using environmentally friendly materials and processes, such as reducing hazardous substances and increasing the use of recycled materials. Integration of renewable energy and AI. 2020s. Renewable energy. Data centers and IT operations increasingly integrated renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power to reduce their carbon footprint. Circular economy. The concept of a circular economy gained traction, emphasizing the reuse, refurbishment, and recycling of IT products to extend their life cycles and reduce waste. Current trends and future directions. Edge computing. The shift towards edge computing reduces the need for large data centers by processing data closer to the source, thus lowering energy consumption and latency. Innovative materials. Research into new materials such as biodegradable components and more efficient semiconductors continues to advance the field of green IT. Global collaboration. International collaboration and agreements aim to standardize and enhance green IT practices across borders, promoting a more unified approach to sustainability. Green IT has evolved significantly from early awareness and initiatives to the integration of advanced technologies and sustainable practices. As the industry continues to innovate and adopt greener practices, the future of green IT promises to be increasingly efficient, environmentally friendly, and aligned with global sustainability goals. Causes of green IT. Climate change. The growing awareness of climate change and the role of greenhouse gas emissions in global warming has driven the need for more sustainable IT practices. Hazardous materials. E-waste often contains hazardous materials such as lead, mercury, and cadmium, necessitating proper disposal and recycling practices to prevent environmental contamination. Compliance requirements. Businesses must comply with environmental regulations to avoid legal penalties and the reputational damage driving the adoption of green IT practices. Sustainable Development Goals. The United Nations SDGs have set a global agenda for sustainability, encouraging business and governments to implement green IT practices to meet these goals. The causes of green IT are multifaceted, encompassing environmental, economic, regulatory, and social factors. As awareness of these issues continues to grow, the adoption of green IT practices is becoming increasingly essential for sustainable development and a long-term success in the IT industry. Coming to advantages of green IT. The first advantage is reduced carbon footprint. Implementing energy efficient technologies and practices helps lower greenhouse gas emissions, mitigating the impact of IT operations on climate change. Conservation of resources. Green IT promotes the efficient use of resources, reducing the depletion of natural resources such as minerals and fossil fuels. Cost savings. Energy efficient hardware, software, and practices reduce electricity consumption and cooling costs, leading to significant savings for businesses and consumers. Disadvantages without using green IT. Non-compliance penalties. Failure to comply with environmental regulations and standards can result in legal penalties, fines, and reputational damage. Increased liability. Improper disposal of e-waste and the use of toxic materials can lead to environmental liabilities and legal actions from affected communities and stakeholders. Missed cost saving. Opportunities for cost savings through energy efficient technologies and optimized resource use are lost, resulting in higher long term expenses. Environmental pollution. It causes air pollution. Sources. Major sources include vehicle emissions, industrial discharges, burning of fossil fuels, and agricultural activities. Global warming. Emission of greenhouse gases such as CO2 and methane contributes to global warming and climate change. Water pollution. Contaminants includes chemicals, heavy metals, plastics, and pathogens from industrial discharges, agricultural runoff, and sewage. Impact on ecosystems. Harms aquatic life, disrupts ecosystems, and can lead to the death of fish and other marine organisms. Solutions using green ICT. Designed for sustainability, encouraging manufacturers to design products that are easier to disassemble, repair, and recycle, reduces electronic waste and extends the lifespan of devices. Energy efficient data centers. Cloud service providers often invest in cutting edge, energy efficient data centers which help reduce the overall environmental impact of IT operations. Smart energy management. Using smart grids and IoT devices for real time monitoring and management of energy use improves energy efficiency in buildings, transportation, and industrial processes. Technologies used to save the environment. Cloud computing reduces the need for physical infrastructure, leading to lower energy consumption and carbon footprint. Renewable energy integration. Data centers and IT facilitates increasingly use renewable energy sources like solar and wind power to minimize their environmental impact. Green data centers designed to be energy efficient with features such as efficient cooling systems, virtualization, and energy efficient hardware. Telecommunicating and remote work tools reduce the need for computing, leading to lower emissions from transportation. Big data analytics helps optimize resource use and identify efficiencies in energy consumption across various sectors. E-waste management. IT companies focus on responsible disposal and recycling of electronic waste to minimize environmental impact. These technologies play a crucial role in reducing the environmental footprint of IT operations and contribute to sustainable development. Thank you.